Yay Media Group.
Hello, beautiful people. It's me and my baby.
We're here. Real Talk Kim.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
We've had a great month. And we talk about this all the time, babe. We talk about how fast life is going. I'm 53 years old, almost a month. I've been 53 years old, and I can't even believe it.
How you feel?
Man, I feel better than I've ever felt in my life.
No arthritis.
Nope. You know what?
No thyroid. You be talking about all that other stuff.
I don't have anything.
Anything.
I feel so healthy. I feel so strong. I think that because so many people have followed me for so long, like they've been in my life, walking through divorce. They a lot of people have been in my life since I took over the church 5 years ago. They've watched me fall. They've watched me get back up again. And I always tell people, you will never see me fold unless you're at a laundromat. Because I will always come back and I'll be stronger and better. And so I want us to talk about that today.
They fold my clothes, I saw.
I fold your clothes any day. You hear me?
Yeah, I was like, man, you got the clothes all folded and
I
stuff.
even washed clothes last week.
See you in the laundry here.
I know.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna see me fold.
No.
Like,
I ain't gonna see you fold.
Listen, if you can ever believe that what Jeremiah 29:11 really means, what it says, and it says, for I know the plans that I have for you, saith the Lord, plans to bless you and not harm you, give you a future and a hope.
Yeah.
And we've got business as usual coming up Saturday.
Yeah, it's real big.
I think business as usual is so important to us because you and I both gone through loss. We've had to start all over again in our later years,
Right.
And it can happen if you believe, if you get that vision. And so we've got business as usual coming up, and we're inviting every single one of you. We are pushing our church to start businesses, having multiple streams of income. We open our church on Saturday to everyone with businesses, 8 acres.
On Sundays, not on Saturday.
Every Sunday, we even have pop-ups where we let people come and put their product out and sell it in between services.
The last one came with a boutique mobile walk.
That was so incredible.
Yeah, boutique, walk-in, trailer, AC, you can try on the clothes.
But you know what was so cool about that, baby, is that they had been at our business as usual, and they just had a table. And within, 8 weeks?
No, less than a couple weeks.
They pull up at our church on a Sunday with a whole trailer.
Yeah.
That is the most beautiful boutique ever. And so that's what we're talking about today. How can you take what you've got? We've been in this masterclass for the last few weeks. Last month and a half, where I've been talking to y'all about your purpose. What is your purpose? What keeps you up at night? What makes you excited? And we are encouraging you to get that business started, to believe in yourself, to take back your power, to stop folding every time life doesn't hit you.
Man, that folding, you keep folding.
I'm not folding.
You keep that.
Look, baby, I was raised with parents that wouldn't let me, and you were raised with parents that never handed you anything.
No.
You fought for everything you had. And
so
you had 10 brothers and sisters.
Yeah, you kind of think about it. We see a lot of people now from business as usual that's here at the church. What you call them with her merch, Latanya.
Yeah,
Latanya. She got her.
Man, I love that woman.
I remember the glasses that she gave me and stuff. I can't remember the name, the brand it was.
Dior,
yeah.
Yeah.
She's still there.
She's got her stuff out there all the time.
She got her stuff.
And even for our back to school, she went all over Atlanta.
Yeah.
And she got clothes by herself, baby.
Yeah.
she is proof of what one person can do. She is literally, she clothed from our back to school. She had racks like set up like a store where people could come in and get whole outfits and nice shoes and tennis shoes and Nikes, and she's really made me proud.
And having also he takes
she even works in my store at the church.
Oh yeah, you got he takes great pictures and stuff on
Sean,
man, he have his own business as well, so he'll be there and stuff, taking pictures, showing some of his headshots and stuff.
We've got Blondie, which is her and her husband have a big real estate. We've got a lot of bosses at our church.
So I think the thing is that people, when they see something like this, they
didn't always have it. They just stepped out and did it.
Well, I mean, we didn't never, and when I say we, I'm saying church. As a church, we don't think about how we need to see what our congregation needs. Mm-hmm. And I think me coming into the church and just say, I can see what the community need, what we need as a church.
You've really pivoted us in that area.
Yeah, what we need. And it's like, how do we help each other instead of giving somebody something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can we get you started?
Yeah.
For legacy.
How can I have you to fish, faith, and finance?
Come on. That's so good. Faith, and finance.
I want you to fish, faith,
and finance.
Faith, fish, and finance.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all, we're building Kingdom Millionaires for sure. Y'all listen, here's what we need you to do. We need you right now to subscribe wherever you're watching this. Just push that subscribe button. It matters.
Yeah.
It matters for us. So push that subscribe button. Make sure that you share this with a friend, because we're going to be giving you ideas today. We're going to be combating those lies the enemy's been telling you about your future, about you as a person. It's going to be so good. So make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, leave us some reviews. Y'all, if you're in Atlanta, we pastor Limitless Church, 1653 Highway 85 South, Fayetteville, Georgia, 30215. Every Sunday, we're in that building.
Yes.
And we're even talking about adding a third service because we're growing and so excited about that. On Sunday, we got 3 services. So listen, right now it's 10 and 11:30. We welcome you. We've got great men's department, women's department. We've got children's department. Every third Saturday and Sunday, women meet and men meet on Sunday. Women meet on Saturday. We've got Hype Night, which is the last Sunday for your kids, for your teenagers at 6 p.m. on the last Sunday of the month. We got a lot going on. We got Trunk or Treat coming up. Y'all listen.
Funky cards and candy bars.
Funky cards and candy bars. This is going to be so much fun. So make sure that you get here this Saturday. Go to limitlesschurch.live and sign up and get your business out there on our property so we can promote your business for free. All right? We'll be right back. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. This is going to be you look so handsome.
Oh, thank you.
We have our church clothes on.
Church clothes. This has been my normal wear.
Babe, look.
This has been my normal wear since.
You do dress up, but look, I got a whole dress on.
Yeah. Anybody know me that if I ever sold you anything, this is how normally I would dress up every day.
You are one of the sharpest.
Coming to work.
Babe, and you know what I love? You went out and you're a businessman, and that's what we're talking on this podcast. You literally went out because you had someone gonna make you a suit, custom suit, like $3,000. And you are so business savvy that you proceed to go and find you a company in another country to make all of your suits custom made. And every single one of your suits has First Man in the lapel. And you literally could have a suit custom company just like that overnight. Like every single thing you do, you always take out the middleman. What made you like that? Because we're talking about business. We're titling this today, Growing Pains.
I mean, first of all, it takes money to start a business. And then you start in a business that you don't even know how to do it. So I figured, let me do it. And then if I want to start this business, I'll start it. But at least I'm hands-on. I know how to do it.
I really think you need to push that suit business.
I can't. I don't think everybody can afford it. I don't have
You're over here telling them to start. You're saying you don't
But
think.
it's like, these suits is really like, this is a.
I know, but you could at least just have a subpart, like a side business, and if people wanted to buy, have somebody running
This
it.
is $10,000 suits.
Oh,
Not
Jesus.
everybody can afford that. I mean, because it's take away from my time. I think that.
But you hire people to run it.
Yeah, I know. It's $10,000. So everybody want one of those suits. It's $10,000. Wire me the money first.
I'm gonna start a suit company.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have RTK suits, our first man suits.
I think I like giving my information to people
Yeah.
and being blessed. Not for me to be starting business.
I do, man. I see. That's where we're different.
I'm different now.
He is not like that, but I am. I literally will start a business in 1 hour and have that business thriving. And even if it doesn't make a ton of money, I still have it. And over time it grows.
But why start a business when I can sit down with people and consult with them with their business?
Well, you can do that.
And that's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do.
Yeah, you're really good at that.
I mean, you look at some of the people that do it, and they do it so well by doing it.
You're so good at really being like a father really in people's lives, because you have helped a lot of people get their credit scores up. You've taught them how to fix their credit scores on our lives. You've taught them how to file their LLC. You've taught them how to, you really have. You have given a lot. If they're watching our lives together, you've really given them a wealth of wisdom.
I remember one of my friends called me and he was saying, man, and he was saying that his girl been watching you or watching us in our podcast and stuff. And me and him started in the business, we met in 1999. And she couldn't remember, well, she don't really probably know me, and she probably saw me once at that time. And I just so crazy that he was like, man, I kept trying to let her know who you was and stuff. So it's kind of like when you're trying to pour into people, and he was showing one of the clips to one of the guys, but he owns a Toyota dealership. And we remember when he first came to the country, I mean, he was from Russia. He barely can speak English. So it's like, all us was selling cars. It's how bad do you really want it to get to the next level? Yeah. How bad do you really want it? Or are you jealous of that person from getting that to that level? When George owned 2 Toyota dealerships. So George, that's my guy. Yeah.
I always tell people, don't hate someone's breakthrough when you don't know they've been through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the one thing that I fell in love with you for is because of these friends you talk about like this.
I've never been jealous about what someone have.
Y'all are friends.
Yeah.
Man. Me neither.
Yeah.
I've never been one that's jealous.
Yeah.
Honest to God, Angelo, I think that's why you and I make a great team, because I am a business starter.
Yeah.
You're more of a pour into people, but I pour into people too.
Right.
But I'm going to start that company and I'm going to sell them suits for $1,000 and you would have had to pay $4,000.
Well, when you're preaching all over the world, how can you run all this stuff?
Oh, I've just got people.
That's what I'm saying.
I hire people to run it for me.
Yeah. It's so many.
I give people jobs.
Yeah. I don't have a person that's like me.
But you're also having to manage me.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like.
Like you really have your hands full.
Yeah.
But I love that because, today we're talking about growing pains. And really in life, if you get stuck in the growing pains, it's almost, y'all, it's like when you are maybe they can't find something wrong with you in your body and you found yourself in the hospital, or maybe you just had surgery and you're in the recovery room. When my son went in and got his appendix taken out, they had ruptured. And they told us, they said, we're going to take his appendix out. Ended up having to cut him because they had ruptured. And they said he should be out of here within 24 hours. Lincoln laid in that bed because when they went in, he thought it was just going to be a pin mark. And he was modeling at the time. And he thought it was just going to be a pin mark. But when he came out, they had cut him. So he had a scar on his stomach now. And it sent him reeling and sent him into depression. And so he was supposed to be able to get up and walk and be out of that hospital within 24 hours. That boy laid in that bed for 7 days. They couldn't get him to move. They couldn't get him to get up. They were like, you should be up and walking. But he had found himself in the dilemma of the growing pains of being in a state that he didn't expect to be in, which is how every business in this world starts.
Yeah.
You thought it was going to take off, and then all of a sudden you don't sell nothing. And if you're not careful, you will, God's got this major breakthrough for you, but you're stuck in that, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. What was supposed to be 24 hours took him 7 days.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because he wasn't healing. It was because his mind couldn't grasp the reality of sometimes twists and turns happen in life. And in business, you never can plan. You make the plan and be able to pivot at any point.
Right. So even if you've been in business for 50 years, it's always something different now. So you got to move different. You know, it's like, we see a lot of designer tennis shoes now.
Yeah.
Everybody was wearing hard bottom shoes. It's like you go to Johnson Murphy's, you gonna get that type of shoe, hard bottom shoes, belly. You know, do you see all that anymore? No, you still see almost the same price of them, but they are like designer tennis shoes now. Whether you're looking at Valentino, whether you're looking at Gucci. So how did they survive? They pivot.
You got to pivot.
So these companies been around. Louis Vuitton, the 54 on the back of the shoes.
Yeah.
That's the year. It was 1854. Louis Vuitton been around this long. How?
Pivot. And we even see that. Like I look at Lincoln today, and now Lincoln, he doesn't even act like that scar's there, but he had to come to grasp with it. That's the same thing with Louis Vuitton and all these companies. They have to sometimes even retrain their brain to make that scar work for them, or they gotta sit down at a table and have a think tank so they can rebrand themselves.
Rebrand this.
And it's the same thing with us.
Same thing. Tyson Bedford.
Make it work for you.
Tyson Bedford was one of the largest models, since you were saying models. He's one of the top of the male models that's out there. He got in a bad accident riding that motorcycle in Orlando, scar everywhere. Big, yeah, it was highlighted everywhere. Tyson Bedford model, man, it's critical in the hospital. But now he's pivoted. He's on the reality TV show, The King's Court.
You got to make it work for you. You really do.
So basically, like you say, it's acting, still have his.
So good.
Yeah, it's pivoting. You know.
I mean, because of Instagram, you know, in your For You page, they'll always put up people. And there was this one guy that was traveling and had a wreck, and his leg got decapitated, and he was a risk taker.
Yeah.
And so he's traveling the country. This boy had 200 followers. But all of a sudden, because his leg got cut off, people were intrigued, wanting to watch what happens to him because he was such a thrill seeker. And now he's got millions of people following him because we've watched this boy go from losing a leg in Colombia to now he's back in the States. He's learned how to walk with a stump. Now he's learned how to walk with an artificial leg. Now he's climbing a mountain. This is all within 6 months. And people they want to have that hope. And so your story, all of you out there that are allowing yourself to get stuck on the scar you didn't see coming, or on the business going in a direction you didn't see, or that marriage flopping, or whatever, you bankrupting out of that business, you know, invested all the 401k, you got to realize there's something in you that's going to make people buy into you because of your authenticity.
Well, I mean, when you look at business, you have to think about Walmart. They went to so many banks to get loans.
God, that's so good.
You have to look at Disney World. They all went bankrupt.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, they went bankrupt trying to make it work. Walmart, the Walton family has been on the Forbes list probably the last 50-something years that I know of. Yeah, over 50-something years. Disney owns just about everything in the sports world.
How about
Television.
Dr. Seuss?
Yeah.
Sent out 300 publications to people trying to get them to get green eggs and ham, and none of them wanted it.
Right.
Then all of a sudden one took it, and now look. Yeah. It's that you got to keep going even when you hear no.
So I don't know if the pivot part of people that business that's not working for their own business, you still got to survive. Maybe you still have to have a job. Maybe you have to go still have a job. Don't quit your job. How can you, I mean, that's part of your pivoting, still having a job. Even if you leave that job to start your own business, you can't sit up here and just drown.
You gotta work.
You can't drown.
Babe, I lay in my bed and think of ideas.
Yeah. I mean,
like I literally I lost everything. When I was 36 years old, I had an interior design company in Orlando, Florida that was thriving. And when I walked through my divorce, I literally gave it all up and went and had to start all over at a $9 job in Atlanta, Georgia to help for my sons and I to heal.
So what do you think what people should do? I mean, you have a business.
But I pivoted.
But today's right now, what will you tell people? You have a business. It's not working. It's not making any money. You still got to pay your bills. What should you do?
I did it on my job.
What should you do?
I kept my job.
So you kept your job at Bloomingdale.
And I would hustle when I was off.
You kept your job at Bloomingdale. So I think now with people.
And I learned everything I could about sales from Bloomingdale's. Customer service from Bloomingdale's. And I took every single thing I learned and I implemented it into today.
We look at a lot of the people that I know of, they still work. Nelly worked at UPS. Now he's one of the biggest. He write music for a lot of countries.
Like really, the season you're in is really going to help you for your destiny.
So guess what? You still can work for yourself. You still can drive Uber. You still can
be the best Uber ever. Leave thank you notes in the
just because your job is not, just because your business is not taking off the ground, and as you can see that it's a little bit of pain going through. So part of the pain is part of the process.
Listen to this. Some things aren't delayed. You are just dressed like the wrong version of you.
Yeah.
You're still over here thinking a way that God is trying to take you to a higher level. And you're still thinking like Walgreens, that old job you had.
Yeah.
With new seasons comes new behavior. And a lot of times the reason your business isn't taking off is because you don't really believe in it.
I don't think it's that. I think that you're too embarrassed to do certain stuff. That's the problem.
That's true.
You're too embarrassed. I'll be selling honey drippers.
I would too.
I'll be selling honey drippers.
Listen, I would too.
Yeah. I remember picking someone
What's
up.
honey drippers?
Yeah, that's a down south. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's honey drippers. You make some Kool-Aid and you put it in a cup and stuff, and you go freeze it and be selling and stuff.
I ain't scared either.
I'll be selling the water. So I will be the biggest water boy on the corner here. I will have fruits, and I have fruits and iced tea. If it's cold outside, I'm gonna have you some hot tea and coffee. So that's the thing is, are you really a hustler? Or are you just talking? See, I can tell you, I have talked, but when it comes down to ready to work, I'll make it work. So if you had a pop-up,
that's me, man.
If you had a pop-up shop here at a business as usual, I could tell you how to get it done for free. Mm-hmm. I can tell you how to get it done because I done it. I remember Tim Tebow was at the University of Florida, and those same guys and stuff that I know. Tim Tebow had this number. And that was one of the popular number. I knew it was so popular. Then when he got drafted, his jersey was the number one selling jersey ever.
Wow.
Over Kobe Bryant, over Shaq, and it was a verse that he said that when he came, and there's certain teams did not draft him. So Deion Sanders' son ain't the first time that this ever happened.
Yeah.
See, because later will be greater.
Yeah.
For Deion Sanders' son too, because it was a guy named Tim Tebow that they overlooked too.
Yeah.
And he had God on his side, and Tim Tebow still goes.
Man, that is so good.
But we remember.
So you think it's what? Say that again. You think it's what's the reason why they're not?
The reason why they don't want to hustle. They're so embarrassed. They're
embarrassed of even small beginnings.
They're so embarrassed. They're so embarrassed that they thought their clothing company was going to take off, and you scared to go over here to work at QT or McDonald's. There, somebody got to see that. Somebody got to see that hustle first. We put Tim Tebow number on a rag tower, and we start waving those towers, and we was walking through the stadium selling those towers. We left out of the stadium and had $5,000. So you can't tell me it can't be done. The hustle is real. Hey, no social media, none of this.
Man.
It was another guy and stuff. He got canceled by Babyface. You probably know him. We know him by the Rubber Band Man. But it's T.I.
Really?
Yeah, he got canceled by L.A. and Babyface. We took him on all these little back roads and all these little clubs and made money. Then he came back and signed with some of the biggest artists. So thank you guys.
Man, that is wild.
Yeah. So you can make. It wasn't no social.
He could have went to bed and been defeated.
Oh, he could have been defeated.
And embarrassed.
Ludacris was on the radio, so he was getting ready to break. So the thing is, you can't let somebody else
Period.
stop you.
Man.
And T.I. was like, he got let go with Babyface, and Babyface and L.A. Reid was the biggest around. So
But PR will tell you that. PR will tell you that when you get, because I got canceled 3 times. When you get canceled, they will tell you to go quiet and let people just, go to another news story. I ain't never been like that. Like, I would get up, I would hustle harder. I knew people were coming to my page to see why I got canceled. I'd be preaching, I'd be selling something. I think that's the key. I think you just nailed it.
I think
you cannot be scared of what people think about you.
You can't be scared.
Or failure.
You got to have the right people to ride with you.
I agree.
Okay, ride with me when there ain't no gas in the car when I need some gas. Don't ride with me when that gas is full. Don't ride with me when that car is looking good. Ride me when I got that hoopty. Yeah. Come around me and stuff. Come around and call me and stuff. Don't call me now.
Yeah.
You've been knowing me. I've been the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the thing. You got to be around people that's going to be down with you.
People that ain't scared of your sauce, that there's people that are just, they will not support you. If it kills them, they're not going to support you. They think them not supporting you is going to keep you from elevating. But
I think we wait.
God don't play about you.
I think we wait on people to fail.
Man.
That's why you're scared to do it. You wait on someone to fail.
Why?
Because that's all we do. We don't know how to invest in people.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I did it. This is the reason why business as usual in a business pop-up shop, that you can bring your business and you can learn how to talk to people and have a customer service and treat people. Hey, how you doing? Do you want to get a chance to look at some of my shirts and stuff? This is guys, girls and shirts, and you got all this products here. So you got to get familiar speaking with people and stuff.
And believing.
And because you can have the best product, but you may not be the face behind it. So maybe you might have to have somebody to help promote it, or you need to learn some skills.
But I also believe, babe, that I know people that have written a book that they don't ever promote their book. I got so much going on. I don't promote my book all the time. You got to promote that thing like it's the last thing you have to do that day. Like, you got to promote it every day because of the algorithms. Like, if you don't believe in you, ain't nobody else gonna believe in you. Push yourself.
Keep going.
Like, you push other people.
I think that's what it is. I think the real reason why people are scared to do certain stuff, you worry about somebody else saying something about it.
Man.
Yeah.
Y'all, we're gonna go to break. We'll be right back right after this. Hello, everybody. So listen, this has been a great topic because we have business as usual coming up this Saturday at Limitless Church here in Fayetteville, Georgia. And this is a real heart of ours to see people believe in themselves enough. And we see it every week. We see people starting their companies and believing in themselves. I mean, people that would never. We're teaching them how to start t-shirt companies and how to get real estate and buy houses and flip and invest. And
being able to network with like-minded people is so important. We're in a city. We're in a city here in Atlanta. Atlanta is the #1 entrepreneurs, and they are millionaires here. We have more millionaires here as entrepreneurs. Not Chicago, not Baltimore. Not New York, it's Atlanta, Georgia. That's the reason why a lot of people come here, whether you're in the film, entertainment, art, IT. This is a place where you definitely want to plant yourself and stay here. And I think that when we're having business as usual, we give people opportunity and stuff to showcase their business, their talent as well.
Babe, we even got these 2 girls that are twins that go to our church that have a film company. Like they just did a whole film that Netflix came in to look at it. Amazon came in. Like, there are people in our church that you would look at and never dream in a million years that they are killing it out in this world.
It's all.
It is really exciting.
It's an opportunity for everyone. I mean, we've been solicited for reality TV a few times, you know, but I think, like you say, you got to pave your own way. If you want to make it, you got to pave your own way and be a trailblazer and let other people lead too as well. So, and you got to be coachable.
Listen to this. When you magnify God, your magnet pull multiplies.
It does. Because if you're a magnet and I go out here and I got to go somewhere that I normally don't want to go to work, and they see me doing it, then they gonna go out and go do it. I remember I was so mad at my dad, I went and said, I'm gonna go in and get me a real job. And I went to work for UPS. Man, I was loading, unloading, everything. That was during the season. They called it like Christmas time and stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna show him I can go make my own money. Oh man, I was like, this was 4 hours. 4 hours, it feel like I worked 12 hours at UPS. But I had to show myself and being a magnet that other people, and I and it was people that was working that I knew that was working there. So it's like, but you look at it, I say, but that's a good job.
Yeah.
It's a good job.
So basically you were having growing pains.
I was having growing pains because I had to ride up and I had this fresh Mercedes and I'm like, man, they're like, but I wasn't embarrassed. To be working at Amazon. I wasn't gonna be embarrassed to go to work and stuff, working with UPS, because I had a car note, I had to have some gas, I had to have some money, I had to go out. I'm like, life don't stop. Yeah.
And so really that's a great place to end this. Right. Is wherever you are in your life right now, you can start right this second. Like, you can literally, small beginnings make for big, big futures. And it's just really putting one foot in front of the other and learning as you go and believing in yourself. And nobody's coming to get you. Like, you literally have to lay hands on yourself and begin to pray, God, let me see clearly. Let me dream again. Let me believe again. Let me be a light to you, right? God didn't call you to perform. He called you to transform. And what is your transformation? What does that look like? What does that look like for other people's lives? I heard Pastor Stevens said this. He said, if you don't do what God's called you to do, then you are stopping a whole bunch of people from doing what they're supposed to be doing, because you're the connector. So, man, we believe in you. We love you. We're so proud of you.
And it's still, like you say,
I'm excited about business as usual.
I think
this Saturday.
I think it still go back to Habakkuk 2, say, write the vision and make it plain. When you go to the bank, guess what they want to see? They want to see your business plan.
Yeah.
So you need to still do the things that's necessary. Write the vision, make it plain. Go to the bank, have your business plan, have everything in order and stuff. Maybe go to take some business classes. Those are certain things and stuff that we need to do, to educate ourselves in being a business and being an entrepreneur.
Step out of the boat, y'all. This is your week. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving us. We love you right back. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Listen, see you this Saturday at Business as Usual, Limitless Church. It's going to be from 10 to 2. And it is 1653 Highway 85 South, Fayetteville, Georgia, 30215. And we're across from Whitewater High School, which is a great mile marker for you. Bring your businesses, y'all.
Let's go.
Get out there. Do it scared. We love you. We'll see you either business as usual at church on Sunday, 10 and 11:30. Limitless Church. Love you guys.